Fans of high quality entertainment. So I did a video recently on my other YouTube channel, and it, didn't really do that well for views. And someone even commented that, my thumbnail was not very good. It was hard to make out what the premise was. And some thumbnails are good and some need a bit of work. So I thought I would do this again because and this is for Canadians. It's for Oxio Internet, and you can see where it's available. So I've been with Cogeco Internet, and before that, Cogeco TV cable. So probably since the 70s. And then, when the internet came along and about 1997, I believe, it was with Cogeco Internet. And so I've been with them for many, many years. And, as the years went by, of course, the prices would go up. And I just have the internet. I don't have, cable or anything. It's just for strict high-speed internet. And so this is what I've been paying per month just for internet for quite a few years. It slowly goes up. Maybe a couple of years ago it was like 140 or something. But yeah, $155 per month. And I was for quite a while I was thinking it's a ridiculous price just for internet. And what I could have also done is maybe called Cogeco and see if they could make me some kind of a deal. But, when you're with a company for many, many years, you should get some kind of benefits from them instead of you having to ask, right? And I've never, ever missed a payment or anything. So I looked into this Oxio Internet. I did some real research. And that's who I am with now. And I'm just going to show you the difference. So this is the speed of when I had Cogeco high-speed internet. And, I never really had too many issues with internet with Cogeco. It was always, very fast and everything. And you can see the download speed and the upload speed and the ping. The lower the ping, the better. And so I'm going to do a test again. I already did one with Oxio, but I'm going to do a live while I'm recording this just to see how it compares to this one. And what really gets me too, right? And lots of people complain about all these different internet, and not just internet, but anything. For a new subscriber to Cogeco, you get a deal for a whole year. So they would be paying, as you can see, $69.99 per month. And yeah, so for 2 years, because it says 24 months of savings, $25 per month. So yeah, new people get a deal, but people that have been with a company for like 50 years don't get nothing. Yeah, so after I got Oxio, I did the test again, and then I had AI. I asked them what the difference was, although I kind of could see there wasn't really much of a difference. And it says here, you will not notice any difference in browsing, streaming, or downloading. And I haven't. There's been no issues at all. I've had Oxio for about 3-4 days. You can read all that if you like. And then you did not downgrade your internet in any meaningful way. If Oxio is cheaper or less annoying to deal with, you made the right move. And I had no problems setting it up or anything. It was pretty simple, and I'm not a technical guy. And part of the reason I'm doing this video is I'll have a link in the pinned comment below, and there's going to be a code. And if anybody that's thinking of trying out Oxio or switching from a more expensive internet company, I highly recommend them. And there's a code for your first month free. And then what that does for me is if you're with them for 3 months, then I get a free month. And I've already gotten somebody already signed up for my previous video. So if they stay with it for 3 months, then I get 1 month free. But this is mainly just, check around and don't be paying $150 or $155 for internet per month. So my internet, well, the first month is free, but after that, it's going to be roughly around $60 or $65 per month instead of $155. So that's quite a difference, right? And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a speed test now. I don't know if it'll make any difference because I'm recording with the speed or anything, but we'll see. Isn't this exciting? All right, it's all set up, and this is live right now. And I also wanted to say, once I had Oxio internet, connected and everything, I phoned Cogeco to cancel my internet with them. And, on the phone with a nice person, and he was going through, because I would have to send back the rental of the modem and everything, which I did. But he was saying at the end, could I ask you why you switched? And I said, well, cheaper price or whatever, even though I guess Oxio is partially owned by Cogeco. And he was saying, well, next time, kind of like call us first. It's like, like I said at the beginning, why do people need to go to their internet companies or whoever and say, can you give me a deal? I've been with you for 85 years. Maybe every 5 years, lower the price a little bit or something. So here we go. I'll shut up now. So I'm going to show you. Okay, so right here, this is Cogeco. Okay, and this here is going to be what I'm on now with Oxio Internet. Let's go. Okay, so let's compare. So the bottom is Cogeco and the top is what I'm on now, Oxio Internet. So basically, a tiny bit slower for the download, but like I said, I've had no problems at all. And the upload, at the moment is a little faster with Oxio. The only thing that's, maybe a little better with Cogeco is their ping is at 11, and the ping with Oxio is 23, but it's not like a major thing or anything. And like I said, I've had this for the last 3 days, no issues at all. Easy to set up, and I'm very happy, and I've saved close to $100 per month. And so if anybody else wants to switch over from Cogeco or whatever company you're with, I highly recommend Oxio Internet. I think they're only available in Canada. But if you're Canadian, check it out and use my code and you get a free month. And then I get, if you're with them for 3 months, then I get a free month. And we both win. So thanks for watching. I would love your thoughts. And also, I wanted, in the previous video, but nobody seemed interested, I would love it if you could do your own speed test for whatever internet you're on and then paste it below. Just the download and the upload speed is fine. I don't care about the ping. But yeah, just to see how your internet is compared to mine and others. So thank you for watching and have a great day, and bye.